Kindy Rockstars. Prepare for a treat, let's meet and greet some bands and singers that are super sweet, making music that's fun for boys and girls. Help them learn about this great big world. Fun for the family, yes it's true, your kids will love it and you will too. Clap and dance and sing aloud, become a part of the Kindy crowd. These songs will make you move your feet and give your ears a great big treat. So settle in, grab your guitars, and let's get to know our Kindy rock stars. Hello everyone, and welcome to Kindy Rockstars. This is the show that gives you the stories behind the songs from some of the best bands and singers that are making fun, informative, educational, catchy, and occasionally silly songs for children and families. I'm your host, Patrick Adams, and each episode of Kindy Rockstars will feature an artist and a featured song. So let's get to this week's show. With me today is Greg Lato. Welcome to the show, Greg.
Thanks for having me.
All right. Tell us a little bit about yourself, your background, and how you got into Kindy music.
Well, I'm a singer-songwriter. I just got into Kindy music probably a few years ago. Since I've had kids, that's kind of changed everything for me. But before that, I was doing more, adult pop rock stuff. And just kind of fell into it, started just writing songs to things my kids would do and started ideas flowing and just made a book that has a song with it and then made a whole album of children's music.
Very good. Yeah, children seem to be the ultimate inspiration for a lot of artists who have gotten into Kindy music.
Yes.
Me included. my books and my songs feature my kids, so
yeah,
huge inspiration. So tell me about how do you get out there and perform? Have you been able to do that recently, or how did you get through the pandemic?
Getting through the pandemic was tough, like it is for everybody. But I was doing a lot of Zoom school performances, which was kind of cool because I had to be creative and find ways to portray my music in a different format. So I would use green screens and use a different green screen for every song. So I would go into a different room, so to speak, and it was kind of cool for kids because they would be like, what room is he going into next? So, so I'd have like cartoon bathroom or, a messy bedroom, stuff like that. But that was cool, which was a lot different than performing live, because before that I was doing school auditoriums, big shows and libraries and bookstores because of my book. So I kind of just had to adapt like everybody and just find a way online.
Tell me a little more about your book. And did the book inspire like one song or several songs?
Well, I read to my kids every night before they go to bed, and I was reading a particular book that kind of read like a song and either it did or it didn't. It depends. It did in my head anyway. But, I immediately had an idea in my head of a song I had written previously, just the music, and went to my home studio and then wrote some lyrics geared for kids. And then after I recorded that song, I just found an illustrator and just put it all together. It took about a good year, I would say, from the time that I wrote the song to when the book was in my hands.
So you started with the song first and then created the book out of it?
Yes, because I've never written a book before, so I kind of worked with what I know, which is writing songs, and just started that way, and all of the text of the book are the song lyrics.
Yeah, no, it's amazing how easy it is to tie the two together. And I think you could go either way. Some songs that you create can easily translate into books because Kindy music naturally, I think, has an imagery to it that can easily translate to illustrations. And then
vice versa, children's books, you got your song lyrics almost written in some cases for the song.
Yeah, it's a different creative outlet. It's just another way for me to get my songs out there, really, because I see myself as a songwriter first, and then everything else second or third. But yeah, I mean, it was just a way because these days you have to just find different ways. There's so much out there, uh, so much to choose from, to listen to, and to look at, that I just wanted to spread my wings creatively and just try something different that maybe was out of my comfort zone. But it just fell together so nicely, and not so much easily, but easier than I thought it would be.
Right.
So it was fun. As long as it's fun, it's I'll do it. Or I'll do it again. So I'm doing another book now, and now I know what to do from the first time I was learning. But it's just so much fun. Everything in children's music to me has been just unbelievably fun, and that's the way it should be.
Definitely. And it's amazing how many different genres of music can lend itself to creating songs for kids. I mean, you could take basically any genre of music and make a children's song. So
Right. The music I was doing before. All you had to do was change the lyrics, and it
yeah,
could be, I was doing music videos before, when I was doing the other genre, and I would play different characters in the videos and kind of have a humorous side to me, but the song maybe was a little serious, maybe about a relationship or something. But I always had that element in me, of putting on a show, creating characters, and having fun with things. So I just translate that into this genre.
yeah, exactly. And sometimes with that old instrumental, I know I did this myself. You add maybe one instrument and it immediately changes it from an adult song into a children's song.
So
So,
true.
so Create My Own World, is that your first album for kids?
Yes, it is. Yep, my first full length album. Yes.
Very cool. All right, are you ready to dig into a song?
Yes, definitely.
The song is I Like Sprinkles by Greg Lato. All right, Greg, tell me the inspiration behind this song. I think I know, but let's hear the story behind it and how you created it.
Definitely my kids. So what they would love to do and still do is put sprinkles on a lot of their breakfast meals. It's like pancakes or what have you. And an idea popped in my head because I'm a songwriter and that's what I do, constantly observe. And I just kind of took it a step further and thought of all things that maybe were gross to put sprinkles on that people wouldn't normally, like the hamburger or a hot dog or something like that. And, I always try to maybe exaggerate a little bit and find something more humorous to do with it. So that's when I just, first thought of the hot dog hamburger and just went off and running and was just writing tons of things that you could put sprinkles on that maybe you could put them on, but most people would not.
Yeah, that's what I loved about the song. It went when you got into the food people don't usually associate with sprinkles like salad and stuff like that. Like, well, maybe somebody after listening to the song will try it.
Right. And then I would branch into other areas, not just food. So it would be like use sprinkles for a path to make a path, or, stuff like that. But yeah, definitely had the initial idea and then just ran with it. And which is usually what I do with songs is just find that spark of an idea and just take it as far as I can go.
Yeah, no, I love the electronic vibe of this song. Do you do the music first for it, or did you have the lyrics in mind first?
Usually I write melodies first, usually, but sometimes I do come up with chords. But I'm a melody and lyric writer first, I think. So I usually start there and then create the track around it.
Gotcha. All right. Well, let's listen to the song. Here is I Like Sprinkles by Greg Lato.
use them to clean in the bath. They got me home along a path. I like sprinkles falling from the sky. I like sprinkles and I cannot lie. I like sprinkles, they're so fun to eat. I like to sprinkle them on everything. I like sprinkles on everything. I like sprinkles. Whoa, I like sprinkles on everything. Whoa, whoa. On my egg and cheese omelet in Paris on a French baguette. Glue some on construction paper in my pocket, eat them later. Water full of sprinkles, smoothie sprinkles, bagel sprinkles, plant a sprinkle seed, watch it grow into a sprinkle tree. Salt and sprinkle shaker, sandbox full of sprinkles, peanut butter sandwich sprinkles, salad sprinkles, pizza sprinkles. I like sprinkles falling from the sky. I like sprinkles and I cannot lie. I like sprinkles, they're so fun to eat. I like to sprinkle them on everything. I like sprinkles on everything. I like sprinkles. Whoa, I like sprinkles on everything. Whoa, whoa.
That was I Like Sprinkles by Greg Lato. So go out there and when you get a pizza, some salad, and any food, try it with some sprinkles. All right, Greg, tell everyone where they can stream or download that song and where they can find you on social media.
Well, you can stream or download the song on iTunes, Apple Music, or Spotify, and many other of the digital music platforms. But those are the main ones where you can get it. Also, I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok even, and all of those have a handle of Greg Lato Music. So if you just search Greg Lato Music in any one of those, you will find me.
Excellent. Yes, everyone check him out. Greg, thank you so much for doing the show.
Thank you so much. This was fun.
All right. Talk to you again soon.
Thank you.